Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Seeing some reports, not sure if it's accurate, I'm hoping you can clarify, that the Billionaires Tax and IRS enforcement might be out of the negotiation at this point. Can you say whether that is true? And then also, how can the administration say that this is paid for if that change happens?
Well, I would say on the Billionaires Tax, which is one of the ideas that's been put forward and has been a part of the discussion. I don't have an update on this moment on the status, that it's possible changes could be made, as they have been to all components of many of the revenue raisers and tax fairness components. I would say this will absolutely be paid for because there are a range of options out there that would more than pay for what we're talking about. That includes the corporate minimum tax, imposing a 15% minimum tax. It includes the global minimum tax. It includes closing loopholes for high-income Americans, and it also includes investing in enforcement. So I think there's been some reporting, just for clarification, on reporting mechanisms, which is not the same as the IRS enforcement component, which is going after tax cheats and who are evading paying taxes, which many outside experts have estimated amounts to about $160 billion in taxes a year. So there's been some reporting about the reporting components and the caps on those. That's been an ongoing discussion, but there is no disagreement about the need to go after tax cheats.
So is having it paid for then a requirement for the president of the White House in order to get this thing passed, that they want that
The
done?
president's been pretty clear that he believes that making the tax system more fair, that ensuring we are taking the opportunity to do that is a part of this package and what he expects to sign into law.
And
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, just in terms of the timeline for this.
Yeah.
Is there any feeling that there was time wasted between the end of last month and the end of this month, given that the president is traveling, and it truncated that timeline, and there's some question about how long you can extend a surface transportation bill if they end up having to go that route?
Well, Jackie, as you know from your time covering the Hill, nothing is more clarifying than some version of a timeline. Now, it does not mean we will not continue our work if every component is not done. We will. We are going to get this done, but it is clarifying. It focuses members on decisions that need to be made. That's what we're seeing happen right now, and that often happens as you get closer to the timeline, regardless of how much space you have in between. Legislators can be crammers, I guess, if you remember college. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. There's also some reporting that a compromise is coming together around paid leave. It would not include benefits for sick leave, but